Good morning, girls. I'm sorry I'm late. As you can tell, I have just crawled out of the bed. Okay, honey, that's fine, Gail. Hi, Kateri. How are you this morning? My chat's not moving. Good morning, Carrie Ann. Well, I am really tired, I guess, because I went to bed last night and crashed. And I mean, I've crashed. So but I'm okay. I just woke up, got my coffee, and I come right straight up here because I seen how late it was. My chat's not scrolling. Good morning, Malia. Good morning, Kathy. I know. I am well. I just slept so hard. Uh-oh. Am I... What's going on? Oh, let me see if I can focus this in here a little differently. Mm. Is it pixelating? I haven't even got the lights on yet. That help it? No. No, no one has ever said that. She looks just like her mother. She does look just like her mother. Are you still pixelating, honey? Okay. Really? You think so? And yeah. Hi. And I'm eating cookies and bananas, so which I shouldn't be doing. But since I just woke up, because I really cramped bad. No, I'm late to the party. I just turned it on. Hi, Jane. I missed so much of the chat, it wasn't moving. There's Macarla. Hi, Tracy. I think I've repeated that, but I'm just now focusing. Hi, Anastasia. Let me get some lights on this subject. That light is horrible in that spot. I don't like it there. Mm. But I'm gonna get my lights on, girls. I didn't even do that. Mm. Is that better? Have a little light on the subject? Who you done? Malia, your husband? Is he wanting to get up and down too fast? Mm. Well, I left abruptly yesterday again. Well, Kathy, I don't know why we're buffering so bad today. Huh. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on. Okay. It's on. It's on. I know, Kathy. This is not the same one, though. These are oatmeal pies, which I am not supposed to have because my sugar level will go sky high. But I hadn't had a bite to eat. I, I made my coffee, poured this cup, went in and combed my hair slightly. I kind of finger combed it. Mm-hmm. But I am beating my banana because yesterday, girls, I went to the store. I went and done my running after the live stream. So Tom and I got in the car and we went to eat lunch. And we got, oh man, and it was hot. It was already hot, hot, hot. And I have no AC in the car. But we made it okay to town, and we ate lunch, and we hung out with some friends for a little while, and then I decided that instead of going to the local stores, that I would just run over to Walmart and do everything all at once because I had to have so much stuff. I had to have groceries, and I had to have supplies, and I had to have, just, excuse me, a little, a little bit of everything. I don't like to go to Walmart, and I have trouble with my feet cramping up on me real bad. Well, we got in there and we was walking around. They had no flowers to make a wedding bouquet at all. They have nothing. They took all the flowers out. And so now I've got to go to Springfield and get the flowers. So I may take you on that shopping trip with me when I go there because I'm going to the floral wholesale house. And I've got to do that this weekend because I have 5 days. 5 days to get it done now. Well, that's what mine was last time, but if I keep eating these cookies, it won't be this time. And that's normal blood sugar. That is great. That's normal. That is normal. So that is great. I can tell mine's not. I'm going to have to go back on my meds. I was hoping I could stay off of them, but I've just been on a binge lately, on a sweet binge. I can't stop. He better, or he'll be on dialysis. Hi, Ann. How are you? Yeah. I this has just been, it's just really been wild, and I think it's because I've been so stressed because I go to food. I go to, when I get stressed, I'm a stress eater. A lot of people are, they quit eating, but I'm a stress eater. That's fine. And I was down after we come home. About 15 minutes before we left the store, and we had walked the whole thing. Uh, my feet decided they would start cramping, and yes, yes, I've got two, and I love those things. But anyway, I started cramping up, and kids, my back went to cramping, my legs went to cramping. I mean, my whole body just started cramping up. I didn't think I was going to get the groceries to the car. I got the car loaded up, got in, sat down, and both of my feet just curled up. I thought, okay, there we go. Uh, I'm going to be in trouble. I don't know how I'm going to get home. Of course, and I had cold stuff in the car. Had to get it home. So I waited for my feet to quit and started the car up and took off. And I had to stop and get me some cigarettes, which I hate to talk about my cigarettes online. But anyway, I went to the service station, and this good-looking dude whistled at me, girls. Woo-hoo. I got to feeling better. No, I still cramping. But it did do a lot for the psychic. So I got up. I got back out to the car, and I would limp to the car with him standing there. I limped all the way to the car with him standing there. And anyway, yeah, there was no cramps. Anyway, I got home, and all the way home, I was just praying and praying and praying that my granddaughter would be here to help me get the stuff out of the car. And Tommy went over after her, and she was home. So Tommy went over after her, and bless her heart, she came in and put everything away, got it out of the car. I helped as much as I could, but got it all out of the car, got it in the house and in the, hi Michelle, and we got it all put away. And I had bought one of those roasted chickens for supper, and some potato salad and macaroni salad, because I knew at that point, because we were coming through the deli, which is close to the checkout, that I knew I was not going to be able to cook. So I bought the salads and a roasted chicken, or one of their roasted chickens, lemon pepper thing. Good, they're good. But anyway, usually they're good. Got this one home, pulled the leg off of it, and it was raw. So we had to put it back in and cook it some more. So Tom and I ate sandwiches, and because I had some tuna salad made, and I had bought some ham, so we had that. And Lori, and I told Lori when she unloaded it, I said, I bought this for supper, and there should be enough for all of us. So why don't you and the kids come over here, because their air conditioner, they're all piled up in the bedroom, because their big air conditioner takes 220, and they don't have a 220 line. So they're going to have to run 220 to the side of the house they're going to put it on. So anyway, they have one little air conditioner in the bedroom. And you girls took off. I don't. You're just going to town. Good morning, Joyce. So anyway, I sat down And the phone started ringing, and I had messages, and the kids came in, and my granddaughter came in, and I mean, it just went crazy, and was like that till almost 9 o'clock, 9:30. So I was exhausted. I know. Thank you, Anne. I love this cup. This was a gift to me too. And oh, Cheryl, I mean, tell you, that's the first thing I done. I said I've got to have coffee. I'm not going upstairs unless I have my coffee. What I like about this, Anne, is it's a to-go cup too, and it really seals up, and I like that. And I can tell you, this is in the giveaway. Not this cup, but this is in the giveaway. So don't go running and buying them. You might win one. But, well, you can always use them too. I've got two. I alternate. But yeah, that's part of the giveaway. My 300 subbies giveaway that I'm going to have. Cheryl, I didn't think I was going to make it. Yeah, I know. I'm going up over it. So yeah, I'm ready to, and I've got my box, and I want to. I think I may do the cluster thing, girls. I didn't get to talk to anybody last night, and I didn't get on the Skyping. I missed that all the way around because I don't have Skype on my phone, and so I don't know what happened with all of you, but that laminator is wonderful. And Tommy reads comic books and children's books. Anastasia, that's lovely. That's a lovely afternoon. Good morning, good morning. I may get woke up here in a minute. I had to buy laundry soap yesterday, and I do have some laundry in there I could get done, or I could do. Yeah, he reads on a grade school level. He can spell just almost any word you throw at him. That's one of his little quirks. Well, the standard subscribe and like and make that kind of thing. But I'm thinking about having you all, and I know clusters is out of the clusters are a tag, and sending it to me. And those that enter that way, then I will put on a list and draw from the names. And I'll tell you why. And I will explain this on a video for all of my subscribers, because I do have 300 of them. But I don't have 300 that come and watch my live streams. I don't have 300 that come and promote my channel in their lives or in their channels or in their videos. So 300 subs is great because it makes the numbers look good, and that YouTube likes that. But I prefer the ones that are down here with the thumb up. Those that are coming and watching and giving me a thumb up. Those that are saying, I want to be a part of what you're doing. You know, even if they don't watch the video all the way through, because sitting through another 2 hours of live stream is sometimes they don't want to do it. And because they have to watch the chat to know what's going on. Um, it's not just sitting with a constant 2 hour rattling. You know, well, I do, but I do rattle on. But it's hard to follow. My sister came in and watched me online, and she said, I didn't understand about half of it because you just started mid-sentence. Well, I was answering a question that I had read. And I told her, I said, you have to go over to the side and read the chat along with the video. And then you will see, but there's a delay. There's a delay. There's always that delay in the chat between what I comment on and it's a good thing because his brain's just flopping this morning. But there's a delay between it, and I said you have to get used to the delay. And then you will see what I'm commenting on, that you know that someone has asked a question, and you can see the question when it comes up. And it's kind of a little bit back. You have to think a little backwards when you're watching a live stream. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. If you're willing to do that, I want an art page. I don't want a great big thing. It don't have to be anything more than the cluster that I made. It don't have to be fancy. Although I love shabby chic. I will tell you, I love shabby chic. You know, just saying. But it can be steampunk. It can be anything you want to make. I love this group too. I do. We have so much fun. We have so much fun. But anyway, I'm thinking, and the reason I'm thinking of doing that is because those are the people who are going to support me. And they're the people that will, you know, if they're going to enter it, they're the people that will do it. No, not yet, honey. The mail hasn't run yet. Why are you crying? Angela, why are you crying? Okay. Angela, why are you crying? I'll answer you in just a minute, Ann, because I'm not getting... Okay, honey, that's fine. Yeah, she said she couldn't stop crying. Oh. Angela, that's not good, honey. Are you overwhelmed trying to get things done, or what? This is where you let it all. This is where you let it all hang out, girl. We're here for you. That's all right. I don't even have to talk about it. You talk to the girls about it. Anyway, a cluster is just a small little tag you put on a paper clip, or you make on a paper clip to put in the top of your book. Or it can be, it doesn't even have to be on a clip, because a cluster can be made, used on a pocket or in a corner, you know, that kind of thing. It's just a pretty. It's just a pretty that you put in your books. I think I've got some. I'll show you what I've got. Am I buffering again, Kathy, because I turned around? I'll get this open here. Maybe let it fall. This would be considered a cluster. It's an embellishment, yes. Um, well, there's a lot of embellishments on that page. That's my mixed media page. This is my book. So, okay, see this little button down here with, no, because I can't get it up. This is the only thing I hate about my little stand. See this little button with this ribbon on it? That's a cluster. It depends on, you know, you can make them simple or you can make them, here's a little cluster on this notepad. And it's just some sheer mesh, 3 little buttons, and a piece of twine. So, you know, of course, you just do them how you want to do them. That book doesn't have a lot of clusters in them because I don't know how to make clusters. I don't know how. This is my first attempt at actually setting and making clusters. And this is what I make. Right here. This little tag. One of these. Just one. It only takes one to enter the giveaway. You know, it can be as fancy as you want to make. It can be as simple as you want to make. I've glued the pin on the back of this. I really need to put something over that, but right now it's holding fantastic. But that's that glitter art glue, and it holds. But this is a cluster. Well, maybe 2. Maybe one, you know, one shabby chic, because I'm making a shabby chic book for Carhartt. So these will go in to her book. Is what I'm thinking. So if you send me a shabby chic cluster, lacy, you know, at Marion Forester, I am clustered, so I can't. Yeah. But, yeah, make it shabby chic, and then I can put it in her Women of the Follies, not Women of the Follies, but The Follies of Women. Because that's what I'm going to call her book, is The Follies of Women. And it's all going to be about women. Jane, oh, well, Jane, you just getting that mail, girl. Got mail. Oh. Shabby chic. I love shabby chic. And I'm making them a journal to go out to Carhartt for her auction. And it is going to be lacy and full of beautiful women. Some of them a little racy. I've got some racy women. I have, I really did find some Victorian pictures. I think my Wi-Fi and your Wi-Fi, Carla, is not compatible. We've probably both got low streams. Yes, I seen that, Kathy. I seen that. That's going to be so cool. I vintage. I want vintage clusters, vintage shabby chic clusters. Just the lace and flowers and or whatever. Honey, it is PG, but because it's from the Victorian era, and I didn't take anything that had anything exposed except maybe a thigh, and then a dress that's cut real low. But it's they're considered. Their video was so cute. It's considered racy for them. You know, it was really racy for them. Well, her how about July 15th? Because I've got to get that to her sometime before she gets her auction all set up. But she hasn't really given us a specific date in August that she's going to have it. But I thought about it actually just now. Is that I've got 22 people in here watching me, and I have 22, 24, 25, and then I have people that stop by. Thank you, honey. Dollar store nail polish, and it is staying so good. Uh, I have a lot of people stop by because when my live stream went up yesterday, they said I'd had 100 views. Okay, it's going to be on the 31st of August. I missed that. Be the okay. I need to find out. I do too. I really do love the numbers, and if what I'm thinking is that if we do this, then you're not sending them just to me. We're sending them to her to be contributed to her auction, because I'm going to make this book for her, and I am going to make it. I'm going to get started on it, and so you don't have you're not really you're sending them to a good cause. They'll go to a good cause. They won't just be for me. And I might even redistribute some of them. You know, if there's a lot of them, I may redistribute what I get. But that way I can write down every entry that comes in, and I can I can keep track of it a little easier, and I can do a random generator, but you would have to be in the live stream on the day that I open the gift, and I can do that on the day I have my giveaway. If you're in the live stream, I can do that. I'm bouncing this off of you girls because you all are here for me every time I come online. I think two is enough, but you all do what you want to do. But as far as that goes, and you taking care of your mama. That's what I was thinking. I want them in there, but then, like I said, I've got 300 people, but I have not seen a bunch of them. They've subbed me because I've subbed them, and they've never been in my chat. They've never been, as far as I know, in a live stream that I've done, or even as far, I can't tell who's viewed it unless they leave a comment. And the only ones that I have seen a comment uh, is that uh, is the people that normally watch and weren't able to be there. The being in the live stream when we when we pick. There's some people that can't make it. They just, there's just something comes up and they can't. Christina, honey, we're talking about um, on my live streams when they've watched them. Yes, I can do that. I can do that. I'll put it in the description. Yeah, sometimes work gets in the way. Sometimes life gets in the way. You never know where you're going to be on any given day, and I'm not going to expect that. What I'm saying is that if you send that to me, come to the live stream. I've got a record of who has participated, who has done, and I'll put this all in another live streaming, or a giveaway video so that everybody has a chance to see it. But I would love, I would love that it does change. It is about the fun of it. It's about coming in here and us having fun together and getting to know each other. And okay, Jane, I would appreciate that, honey. Uh, it's yeah. Uh, it's just that this had been mentioned to me several times, and I got to thinking about doing something special for the people who come. So, okay, here we go. I have to have my giveaway open to everybody, but let's make it, if you do this, if you send me this, you will get extra chances to be in the drawing. I'm thinking that might work. And that way, I know you're serious. I would like to just leave it at that. That if you make them, you're in. If you don't make them, you're not. Simple as that. But I don't want to cut out my regular people. So that kills me. Because I don't want to cut out anybody that says I can't make these tags. Maybe a challenge. That I should say I'm doing a 300 subbies challenge. And the challenge is to make tags. And then if they don't want to do it, then it's up to them. Yeah, I think maybe that would be good. I need to bounce it off of somebody, girls, because this is, I've got so much stuff going on in my life, too, that I'm rattling. And, it's not something I can talk to Tom about. He doesn't understand. So, it's hard to do that. It's hard to just, and there's so many people that don't understand YouTubing. Yeah, we need to have a monster meeting. I can do a private chat. I can do a private live stream. And invite you to watch it. That's how you do what, Kathy? That's how you do what, Kathy? I can do that. I can do that. That would be easy. I've got everything for the box, I think, already. No, I still have to get this. I have to go to Springfield after this. I know. I know Amber doesn't like to do them. But then again, it would challenge her to break out that box. I don't like to do them either. That's the reason I sat down here and done that little video the other night that took 23 hours to upload. I don't like to make them. I don't know how to make them. Mine never look like anybody else's. mine are little scraps. You know, they're just, mine were simple. Well, Kathy, the thing of it is, I've never done anything like this. So I don't have any clue, but I'll, you know, I'll need to figure out something. And I have the stuff. I really do basically have what I'm going to put in the box. It's not going to be a great big one. I can't make it a great big one. I just can't do it. I just don't have it. Oh, man. I lose mine all the time. I've got 3 pair on my island downstairs. And I've only got 1 left up here because I keep carrying them away. Yeah, we could do that. But, you know, they did that to me. I was not signed into chat. Or they took me out of chat. But I got kicked completely off of the stream the other day. I just, all of a sudden, it just said, this is not available, and you need to sign into YouTube. I went out and come right back in, and I was signed in, so I don't know what happened with that. But, and yesterday, girls, my video, my live stream was done by the time it was videotaped. It was processed while I was live streaming, and it was done by the time I got off this thing. There was very little on the end of it that was still a little blurry and hadn't been posted. Kind of shut off just a little bit quick. And yeah, I've had that happen. There was no comments. I've had where there was no, but I'm going to say if I do this, you could either do a tag or a cluster. It's up to you. Well, notifications are just crazy. Mine takes forever because I don't have a compression package, and that would help. But it was just 3 gigabyte. It was 26 minutes long. It was 3 gigabyte. So it said. It got to 2, and it just stopped. Tom hasn't opened. He's got one here from Carrie Ann, and he was going to come up here, but I think he went back to bed. He was going to come up here, and I'm going to do a video of him opening what he gets today, and Carrie Ann's, and I'm just going to do another live stream video. And it'll be on live stream. Don't worry about coming in. You don't have to come in right at that time. I may overlap somebody, but if I do, please know it's there, and I will have it, and I'll have it posted like that. Well, the trouble is so many people. I started to say, "Are you ringing their bells, Carla? You have to ring their bells." But I've got, huh? Okay, Christina, I'll be here. Uh, oh, Tom ripped Clara's open. I mean, when he seen his name on that, he ripped her gift open, her package open. I mean, he pulled and tugged till he just ripped one whole side off. He was excited. And it was like a poster type picture of Paw Patrol with the came with the markers, and then she bought markers to go in and send postcard and card and stuff, and anyway, he come running to the stairway and he goes, "Mom, Mom," because I was up here helping with the air conditioner. "Mom, I got Paw Patrol." he was he was excited. He was excited to get a gift. And I said, "Well, you were supposed to wait to open that so we could do a video on it." Because I said, "That was from a friend of Mama's that she's made on YouTube and on her Facebook." And I said, "And see, they're your friends too." And he said, "Had my name on it, Mom." I said, "Okay." Because it did. It had his name on it, and he was so happy. He was so happy. And he'll be happy with anything that he gets. Now, maybe not a Barbie thing. You know, Barbies are just not good. That. You know, you just don't have to send him all that stuff, girls. I'm telling you, that wasn't what I was asking for. I want y'all to know that I appreciate everything that you do for us from the bottom of my heart. That, you know, a card would have been okay. A card is okay. That's fine. Sue, that is just what I was saying. A card or a postcard. Because he collects postcards. He has two albums full of postcards. It's been a long time since he's gotten one. But, well, not, I mean, now he's getting them, but it had been a long time since he'd gotten one. He got one from, he got one from, oh, the kids when they went to the they got married. They went to hell. That's what the card says. I just been to hell and back. Oh, you don't have to do that, honey. You don't want to have to do that, but and girls, Annabelle has quit. I just almost quit crafting, so please don't send a lot of stuff to her because right now she is not using it, and she's got more than enough to do with. So she loves it too, and you know, it's always fun to get something new, but she's not using it. She is not using it. And Peyton, Peyton, bless his heart, is feeling a little left out, but you know, I'm going to get him some crafting stuff of his own. But anyway, well, that Sue, don't worry about it, honey. Yeah, he's got to get a move on. Girls, I just almost lit me a cigarette because I hadn't had one since I had my breakfast now. Yeah, anyway, he is so into the Creeples and Melissa's live stream. He put himself on there last night that he was in the chat. Kathy, honey, I hate to smoke on the air because I could turn the camera down and put something pretty to look at, and you girls can talk to yourselves, I guess. Yeah, it just almost come out. Oh, he's all boy, honey. He is all boy, but he wants to craft. And well, I'll have to scoot off camera a little bit if I do because I won't do it on the camera. I know, honey, but I just don't want to do it. I just don't. I just, I'm afraid it'll just turn people off so bad, and it's bad enough that I talk about it once in a while, but people can handle me talking about it a whole lot more than they could seeing me happen. So, you know, I just I just hate to do it. Okay. Well, I may go warm up my coffee and give it a couple of drags. But anyway, uh, Peyton likes anything, but he is all boy. But he's into the creeple stuff. I mean, he thinks that is fantastic. He loves that, and he likes. And I keep thinking about him and oh, the little boy that just got over being hurt in a car wreck. Um, Help me, kids. What the name is gone. McAllister. Linda. Is it Linda McAllister's grandson? Caden. Yes. They're the same age. Caden and him are the same age. And it would be so neat. And Melissa said he could join if he wanted to. Caden joined. So, uh, oh, honey, on the 70 Acre Flock Studio, uh, if you've never watched them, Melissa does what she calls her Creeple Journal. Creeples are creeps and people combined. So they may be animals and people's faces altered. They may be mummies and chickens and like a dog head on a chicken body, you know. That's a creeple. And she cuts them out of magazines and puts them together. Yeah, putting animal heads on people's bodies or putting a beak on their nose, just and it's all in fun. It's all silliness. Uh, it's fun. It's fun. And what she is amazing at making these parts fit. And she always puts them in situations that are like in an old car. She had this chicken driving a 70 acres farm, 70 acres studio is the channel that she's on. That's the channel she's on. Excuse me, I was scratching my leg, girls, so I wasn't just a rockin' or nothing. Um, her Facebook group is the Flock, and if you don't like creeples, she does lots of other things. She does jewelry wrapping. She does clay work. She does painting papers. She does inks. She is very, very, very talented. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. I won't do that on the stream. Um, anyway, she is a wonderful artist. She's a wonderful woman. Very loving heart, and she has been so fantastic from the time I stepped foot in her stream. It was hello, Mary. Hello, it's so good that you're here. Just She is just amazing. And she can keep up with the chat better than anybody I ever seen. And yeah, she loves to draw chickens. She makes her own. She makes her own stencils. I hadn't heard if the truck got fixed or not, but you know, this is the month she's fixing to move this month, and so she's going to be moving to North Carolina. Is that where it's at? From New York, New York State. So anyway, if you haven't ever watched her, go watch her. Good morning, Amber. Join her group. You will love her group. They participate. They're wonderful people. A lot of these girls that are in here now are from her group. Um, they're wonderful, and just loving giving group. And then of course I'm a member of the Pink Poodle Flock or Pink Poodle Pack. Excuse me, get them mixed up here. And I love Stacy. I love Stacy. I don't get in on a lot of Stacy's streams sometimes because she streams so late at night that I have to give up on her. I just can't get in there. And that's the time that Tom wants me to spend some time with him. And, you know, so it's hard for me sometimes to watch Stacy. Not because of her, because she is a fantastic artist too. Love to watch her. And she has got so many videos that if you've got anything you've got a question about, you go check out Stacy. Because somewhere in her list of videos, she has done it. She has made it. Huh. The heat is on. Pool, river, everything's jam-packed. Stacy is great. She is one of the first I started watching. And, and Shelly is just wonderful. But she's one of the first I started watching to learn techniques. That's my weather report. I get it every morning this time. So it's going to be hot, hot, hot. They're talking go to the pool, go to the lake, go somewhere, keep out of the heat. So yeah, she's so please, you know, if you do nothing else but just go check them out, just let them know that I sent you because I love them dearly, both of them. Stacy comes in and watches once in a while and hangs on the back, and she doesn't comment a lot, but she hangs back and listens. And I love it when she does that. And of course Michelle and Tracy Fox are the two women that I watched that made me fall in love with journals. They're the ones that made me just say, and Nick the Booksmith. If you're wanting to make journals, those are the three women on YouTube that I would recommend highly, 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 because they show you how they do it, what they're doing. Now, they don't show you their books as they're creating them. They do not do that. But they will show you step by step on things that need to be done, or, you know, how to do it. And there is there's a long list of people that I watch, but there's, once you get into those channels, into Tracy's, and you'll see the other ones that come up. Yes, they are. They're awesome with their books, and I love what they do. And no, Stacy's is Pink Poodles, the Pink Poodle Pack, and they are on Facebook too. And yes, Crafting Mamas is with Shelly, and Abby's is Purple Cottage, right? And Abby's really good too. There's a lot of them I watch. I love to watch a lot of them that's on here, and I can't name them all, but I could go through a long list of them. But I have like 485 liked videos or 500 liked videos, and because I like them, I give them a thumbs up if I watch them, and I try to watch them all the way through because that time that you watch them is good. And you know, watching a 20-minute video, if you can only watch one, watch it more than 5 minutes. You know, give it some time, because a lot of people don't get started until they're 15 to 20 minutes in, or as me, like I'm an hour in and I'm still talking. But yeah, yeah. But there's a lot of Kathy, our Kathy is fantastic. Is fantastic. I love watching her channel. I love to listen to her talk, and I love to watch her do her videos. Ah, but it's true. And Amber and Spanky, and there's just so many. Emily Welda. You know, she does tags, and she's awesome. Awesome on her tags. You know, there's all, and of course my Angela likes to do the shabby chic, so I like to watch her and her papers and her pretty things. And Jane, Jane, Jane does a little bit of everything. Oh my gosh, she surprised me. And Teresa, if you want to see somebody use or do jelly plate magic, watch Teresa. Teresa Brady. Oh my gosh, she can just make that thing talk. She can just make it talk, I'm telling you. She's magic on it. Honey, I don't know how long we're going to be on here today, because I really don't have a lot to do, and I hadn't really got over my cramping spell. I think that's one of the reasons why I slept so hard is, you know, some of the fatigue set in, and I still look like I'm about half asleep. But I slept hard. She does amazing backgrounds. And not only that, but check out her Etsy store, because she sells those backgrounds for like $1. And they are wonderful. They're wonderful. If you need a special looking background, hang on a minute. Oh. I'll show you some of her backgrounds. Look at this. And she makes her own stencils and stuff. And Teresa Craft. Is it just under her name? Crafting with Teresa? I'm not. It's Teresa Brady. So you might be able to type that in and find it. But it's just her first, isn't it? Yeah, Teresa Brady. Okay. And here's another one that she done. Oh my, this is just a big old office chair, and it's flat in the bottom. I'm sitting on a pillow. This is one of them that she done, and another one of her stencils. These were pulled off her plates, and these are on heavy cardstock, usually on really good paper, and you can buy these in her Etsy store. And so if you want some painty papers for anything or any reason and don't feel like doing with them, go buy some from her because she's cheap on them. And this one, I love this one. I'm going to put this one in Lori's journal in Mulan's, because she's Oriental. And I just think this looks like an Oriental screen. So this is going to go in her book. Uh, which is the reason we traded paper. I told her one night that I said, oh, that would be so pretty in Lori's book, because I was thinking about Mulan, because doesn't that look like an Oriental screen? And so she said, I'll just send that to you. And I thought, how sweet of you. That is so cool. And I said, can you use photo paper? Because I was given a great big package. I mean, it's huge. These are 14 by something sheets. I couldn't even mail them. I had to cut them to mail them because they were so big. So, so I cut them down, to about this size. And so she's done it on photo paper and everything else. But she is awesome. But this is going to go in Lori's book. And I sent her some photo paper. And so because I asked her if she could use it, she sent me all that she had done that night. So this is one setting, one night. And she's been doing cards and tags, and she makes beautiful cards, and she cuts out all of her own stuff, and she she's really good. You just caught what on the news, honey? 140-pound cardstock, honey, is almost what you have to keep them from falling apart. And then you have to tie them really tight. I've seen that on videos. I've never done it. Listen, let me talk like I know what I'm talking about. I have a feeling there's a lot more fails than there is good ones. Yeah. Well, that's what they said. The heavier the... Oh, really? Etsy's going up? There'll be a lot of people dropping off. The thing of it is that not only do they get... Well, part of that is the credit cards, too. Because by buying through Etsy, they're taking on the credit card responsibility, I think. And if they don't, then they shouldn't have a fee for that at all. Not that kind of fee, anyway. Because if Stacy is responsible for the credit card fees, then she's been hurt big time. 3% to 7%, I think, of your sales, of your sale price. And that hurts. I mean, it hurts bad. I had a store, and I'm telling you, I would not take Discover because it was the highest. It cost me more. It cost me 5% when the others were 3%. Yeah, 7 is high. I mean, you gotta figure that all into your, your cost, and Teresa started one. She has a page. Girls, Teresa Brady has a new page on Facebook. Go in and like it and give her a thumbs up, and she's going to start posting her crafts. So, yeah, go check her out. I think this is just a recommendation video this morning because I really don't feel like crafting today. And there is one more picture in my journal, girls, that never did get shown. There's a cake in there somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I know they do, but this is just a page. She's not made a group. It's just a page, and she doesn't have to sell through that. It can be done all instant message. It can be done all privately. Doesn't have to go through that. It can go through PayPal, whatever. PayPal charges too. So that's. I sent some money the other night to Teresa because I bought her uh, Teresa Brady, and she's here on YouTube, and she does mixed media mashups. She's in a lot of live streams. She's in the Pink Poodle Pack. She watches Crafting with Danina, and there's another Art Bar is a wonderful place to see a lot of art, and she's very good too. Danina is very good, and yeah, oh, mm, that's scary. Yeah. I've never had any trouble with PayPal. I use it very seldom. Hi, Janie. How are you this morning? She is crazy good. She is. She's really a good crafter. Honey, I'm beginning to wake up just now. I mean, just now. I've been on for an hour and it's took me this long to wake up. I haven't even pulled anything out. I haven't even tried to craft because I come right straight up out of bed. I went like this to my hair, you know, made coffee and up the stairs I came. Good morning, Lizzie. Good morning, girls. Now we get this ball a rolling. We've got Janie in the house and we've got Lizzie in the house and Janie, I give you a wrench. How come you don't have? That's strange. I give you a wrench, Janie. I'll have to uh, I'll have to go check my YouTube settings. There we go. There you go. Elizabeth, I loved your little mini journal. Oh, that's so cute. But, my gosh, Lizzie, you outdid yourself on that journal that you give to Kara. That was amazing. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I know she always has a wrench. Morning, Emily. How are you, honey? I'm sorry I haven't seen you in a while. I'm telling you, we've been having a whole morning of people that we are recommending on YouTube and Facebook. This is what it's. I was the same way, Emily. I got up, fingered through my hair, got a cup of coffee, and up the stairs I come, and I was so sleepy. It was pitiful. It was so bad. But anyway, we've been talking about channels that we dearly love, and we've been throwing them all in. Emily, yours is in there too. Although I don't think that I. Is your channel by your name, or do you have a title for your channel? I want to make sure. And uh, and Crafting Lizzie, Scrapping Lizzie. Is it Scrapping Lizzie or Crafting Lizzie? But Elizabeth Brewer, I'm telling you, that woman can do it all. Scrapping, yeah. Okay. Yes. Emily's channel is in her name, but her group is Divine Craft Divas. And you've got another one too, don't you? Emily, don't you have two groups? Divine Craft Divas and... Because I'm in one of your groups. Okay, I got to go back down here. Uh, okay. Elizabeth Brewer is the channel name. Yes, Creative Jewels by Emily. And there is just so many wonderful, wonderful people out there. These are people that I hold dear, that I'm giving recommendations to. These are people that I feel like I have made friends with, that I am a part of. I told Shelley the other night, she said, okay, there's just a few in there. She said something about her peeps, and I said, I want to be one of your peeps, and she said, you are. And I really loved it. I love her woo woo. And I'm telling you, girls, a lot of people leave. She's doing that, but just the sound of her voice, just closing your eyes, and the sound of her voice while she goes through that meditation. You don't have to, do the thoughts that she's doing, but if you just concentrate on her voice, I'm telling you that you will get up and you will go to bed, because she will just lull you down so gently. Oh, I can, yeah. I'm telling you, she can just lull you to sleep. She has got the sweetest, softest voice in that. And I just love it. I watch it. And and I have even done the woo woo, and the meditation it's an actual fact that meditation does help pain, um, to get it out of your body. So, and she does that. She concentrates on this light coming in and the bad going out and it leaving your body. And I'm telling you, if you listen to that, you will feel it. And I had a doctor tell me that. Shelley on Crafting Mamas. And it is meditation at the end of her live stream. And it's amazing. When is my mail, Janie? Okay. This moves so fast. My mail comes about 11, somewhere around 11, because I'm on a rural route. Yeah, it'll be about 11 o'clock then. Somewhere around there. A big box for Tom. So if you got any, if you guys girls have any more recommendations, let's get them out here, because what seems to be what we're doing. And Amber, you should go in and try this. Okay. Thank you, Janie. You should go in and try it. It is amazingly relaxing. But I had a doctor tell me to do a self-hypnosis, and he taught me how to do this. And I'm telling you, when I was in really, really bad back pain, I started doing this, and I still do it. Yes, I'm going to record his opening, because I'm going to have to start doing it a little at a time, because he's oh man, Anastasia, are you okay? Hi, Chaz. I did it again. I knew that was not going to come out right, because I thought of it. I'm not even going to try it again. Shazzy. Chazzy. How do you pronounce it? Blah, 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 blah. I get tongue-tied every time I try to say that. Uh-oh. I've got mine plugged in. Oh, honey, you better be careful. It does relax you. Except for her laugh. She has got a great laugh. It's the H in there. I can't get that out in the mornings. Chaz. I love you, darling. Yeah, I do. Even if I do stumble over your name, I love to see it come up. But Elizabeth, back to your journal. Back to your journal. Oh, I want to know where all those little secrets were coming in at about being this up and down in two different places and on that journal. That was so creative and so wonderful. I love the tags hanging out the side, and it was just amazing. All the pockets that you had put in that, you really put some work in that, girl. It was just, oh yeah, yeah. I put down in the comments, Lizzie, be under the the video. I said, now Lizzie, how am I supposed to compete with that? That was the most awesome video. Okay, honey. We're not going to stay on a long time this morning because we're just chatting. Uh, I got up too sleepy to do anything else. Uh, you know, I they were meant to be, and that's kind of like this butterfly one. It just fell together. It just it just fell together. Made it in 2 days. I've worked on it a time or two since then, putting some charms on it and a few little clusters. But yeah, it just fell together and just. But it sometimes when you get a good feeling in your heart about it, and you know it's going to a good cause, it does that too. And I really feel like Kara has got the most loving, giving heart, and for her to do this, for her to go through this, because girls, this is a lot of work to do. This setting up this foundation and trying to encircle all of the volunteers that can help to go through all of these packages and put them in packages, separate packages. I watch every video that she puts up because of that. I will support her, and she's doing this for disabled veterans and disabled people that cannot, do not have the means to craft, but want to as therapy. And and I know that this right here has changed my life. I've told you that before. Having you all in my life, having the crafting stuff to do, and being able to do it. This is an amazing therapy right here, just sitting here, even when you're not with me. I was so tired the other night when I made those clusters. I had, yes, and I understand. I've got the arthritis along with my fibromyalgia, and yeah, it's miserable. It's miserable. But when I had got done cleaning this upstairs, and I had cleaned the downstairs, and I had worked with Tom, he had a seizure. He was, it was an upsetting day, and I was in a big fibro flare. That's the day I couldn't come on. And I come up here and I work through it, and I moved this desk around, which is not, it's not heavy. So that sounds like I've done something. I pulled it. I didn't really, but I did move it around. I cleaned and I swept and I dusted and I organized my stuff again because, I have to have a clean place to craft. I'm one of these people. It can all be behind me junked up, but my desk had better be cleaned up when I start. That I was so tired and I was hurting so bad, and I sat down here and I pulled out that box and started making those clusters and making that video. And by the time I was done, I was tired, but I was not hurting near as well because it had settled my mind. It had settled my mind into what I was doing. And, yeah. But if you want to, you can craft almost anywhere. You can craft in the hospital. You can craft in a bed. If you've got a little tray, you can craft. There are things that you can do if you can hold a pencil. And then there are people who drain themselves if they can't hold a pencil. They put it in their mouth and do it. It's how we want to do it. So anyway, it is a wonderful, wonderful thing she does because it is so much work. I have had a business of my own, and I can imagine what it would be like to try and coordinate this for the whole United States, which she wants to expand to that. I mean, she has a plan for this, and it's an amazing plan. And so anytime I can help her, I'm going to. And anytime and that's what we was talking about, the clusters, and if anytime we can do something for her, as simple as watching her video helps her. As simple as saying thank you to those people helps her. As simple as giving her a thumbs up helps her, because it lets her know that we know she's on the right path. And then when we talk about it, it spreads it out. It spreads it out. And that this word can be spread. It can be spread. It can be spread, and it can be carried out there across this land, because YouTube is a huge, huge place. So I believe in it. I do believe in it. And there are so many people that need the help financially anymore. It is just amazing what people are suffering through. And they do it every day. They do it every day. Yes, they do. And it's not just the vets, and I'm agreeable to that. The vets need her. They need her. But it's oh, Emily, I will try to get downstairs to watch. I love to watch you do that. But I just yeah, I love care, and so anyway, support her foundation. Go to her website, and if you can't give her but $1, give her $1. I'd give her $1. I will give her $1. I'll give her $1 every chance I get. And I don't have many dollars, but I feel like it's for a great cause. And there is an amazing amount. There's a lot of bad people in this world. There's a lot of bad ones, and we hear about them every day. The trouble with the news is we don't hear about the good ones. because there's a heck of a lot more good people in this world than there are bad ones. And that's what I quit watching the news because I was just I don't watch a lot of the news. I'm very political, and you all know that from my Facebook. Um, but anyway, um, going back to it, the news needs to focus a little more on the positive than need to do than they do the negative, because there is so many fantastic stories that are going on. There are so many fantastic things that people are doing. These are angels here on earth that are working for the people that are in such a bad shape. And it's sad. It's sad they don't. I'm talking about Care Heart and the Hardest Foundation. And it's amazing what she is doing. She's gathering art supplies and teaching art to the disabled. And she's thinking about all of them. Those that can't, that have trouble with their hands, those that have trouble with dexterity, hand movement, walking, the things that are, there is, she thinks about all of them. She thinks about all of them. Because crafting, is a lot of detail work. But she is thinking about those people that can't do the details. Yeah. Yeah. It is the Disabled Artist Foundation. And she calls it Defy, even though the initials are DA, F, Y, something like that. She calls it Defy because she said we're defying the odds. And so I love to come across. Of course, Kara is a wonderful person anyway, but I've watched her several times before this. But when she started this, it just made me love her even more. And I think that what she is getting out of this is absolutely amazing, because that woman is going through a transformation, in case you haven't seen it. And I hope she's watching, because I love her dearly. And I did the same thing. Once I started this and started talking to everyone and hearing your stories and knowing I'm not the only one here, that has all the pains and the aches and the complaints, and I can come on here and visit with you all, and it makes my pain less. There's a lot of times it makes my pain less. Now, there are days when I have a major flare that I just absolutely can't think, so I can't come on because I can't do anything. But it does. It makes my pain less. And it's kind of like the woo-woo. But I'm telling you, you need to check that out too, because it is amazing. And girls, it's an hour and 35 minutes in, but I'm tired this morning. And I haven't crafted a thing, and usually the second hour I do try to craft a little bit. And Emily's going to go in and do her mixed media, the black bag of goodness. And if you haven't ever watched hers, go check her out. And even you girls that are beginners, go check her out, because she does some amazing artwork with hers. And it's not just put down. She does some amazing artwork with hers. I've watched it. And I kind of want to watch it again this morning. And Elizabeth, I love for you to come in, honey. And I love your crafting. I wish I had just a little bit of that talent right here in this little finger. No, honey, I don't. I don't. Yes, I'm a chatterbox. All of these thoughts, though, when I'm not on, All of these thoughts run through my head. Oh, I want to tell the girls that. And then when I get up here and I open my mouth, there's things comes out that I've never even dreamed would come out. I will, honey. So, yes, honey. Have a good night, Chazzy. Chazzy. Chaz. I'm going to get that one of these days. I'm going to get it. I don't know why my tongue won't wrap around that. I'm just going to start calling you Sassy. No, that's cracked. That's cracked hard. I love you, honey. You have a good night. And I'm not making fun of your name. I absolutely am. I'm so tongue twisted on it, and I wasn't at first. Yeah. Hi, Mia. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Well, no, you said you still had it, didn't you? Oh, man, these messages come on so fast for me. Shazzy. Thank you, Janie. Thank you, Janie. My tongue just absolutely decided it wasn't going to say it anymore. Shazzy. See, now I've got that now. I was saying it fine. And then all of a sudden, my tongue just refused to work on it. And I tried 3 times, and I've just, I don't know, just had a little, yeah. Well, honey, I'm not doing a thing, but I'm fixing to go coffee dye my insides because this is cold. It's been sitting in front of this air conditioner, and oh, lordy girls, how nice it feels up here. Yeah, it just your tongue just twists, and all of a sudden it just refuses to do what you want it to do. And my fingers type faster than my brain. And girls, if you're going to call me today, call me to supper. Because, well, yeah, this is Friday. See, I haven't got anywhere to go tonight. Tomorrow night, I've got supper coming at my son's. So, anyway, honey, girls, I'm going to get off of here. I love you, too. I love you all. And it's so good to see you in the morning, and I need it so bad. Oh, man, Kathy. If I could get there, I would. That's Tom's favorite meal. He loves chicken fried steak. Oh, he does. That's just a good country meal. Now, you're talking good. Oh, that does sound good. Love you, Judy. I really do. Judith, I call you Judy. And I won't quit. Cheryl, love you, girl. And I will talk to you all later. I'm going to go have me a hot cup of coffee and see what my Toms are doing and take her medicine this morning at a halfway decent time and maybe put us on some supper. So that's sounding really good. I love you all. And I will see you maybe tomorrow morning. I just don't know. Is this Thursday or Friday? I don't even know what day it is. Or Saturday. What is today? Is it Friday or Saturday? Friday. Okay. I thought I'd lost today. Yeah. I thought I'd lost today. I do that sometimes. So, anyway, you all have a good afternoon. And when Tommy the mail gets here, I'm going to take his box down and the camera down, and I may come back on Like I said, you don't have to leave what you're doing, but it's the only way I can record without it getting stuck in my phone for 23 hours. So I'm going to just go online and let him open them, and you all will see him do that. But at first, before he does that, he's got to be shaved because he's already told me. So, okay. I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Emily, have a good live, and I will see you there because I'm going to come and watch. So, talk to you later. Bye-bye.